Imagine this. You walk into a cafe, you want to order a coffee, and suddenly your mind goes blank. You know some English words, but the sentences don't come out. Maybe you start translating in your head, maybe you freeze, or maybe you just smile and say nothing. Does this sound familiar? If yes, today's lesson is exactly for you. Welcome to Slow English Lab, the channel that helps you speak clear, natural English with no stress and no pressure. Today's video is called Master Daily English Conversations in Just 1 Hour. And I promise you, if you follow this lesson step by step, shadow with me, and repeat the examples, you will finish this video ready to use real English in your daily life. So, what makes this lesson different? Many English videos teach lists of phrases without practice. But here, we will slow down the conversation. We will break each tip into 3 levels. Slow version so your brain can hear every sound. Normal version so you can understand how natives actually say it. Shadowing practice so you can repeat with me and train your mouth to move like an English speaker. In the next hour, you'll learn 10 powerful conversation habits. These are not boring textbook sentences. They are the exact words and expressions native speakers use every single day in cafes, shops, workplaces, or just when meeting friends. Here's what we'll cover. How to start small talk with confidence. How to order food or drinks naturally. How to ask for help or information. How to answer simple questions without stress. How to keep the conversation going so it doesn't stop awkwardly. And the best part? You don't need to memorize everything today. You only need to shadow along with me. That means you listen, you repeat, you copy my rhythm and emotion. Step by step, your brain will start to think in English automatically. Quick tip before we begin. If you really want to improve, don't just watch. Pause, repeat, record yourself. Imagine you're in the real situation. That's how your English will grow fast. Before we start with tip 1, I have a small favor. Subscribe to Slow English Lab if you want to keep learning with me. Every week, I create new slow listening and shadowing lessons designed for A1, B1 learners. If you're serious about mastering English conversations, this is your safe space. So hit the red button and let's grow together. Now take a deep breath, relax, and get ready. Because in the next 10 tips, you'll build the confidence to speak in daily life. Whether you're ordering food, chatting with a friend, or answering a simple question in English. Let's begin with tip 1. Tip 1. Start with friendly greetings. If you want to master daily English conversations, the first step is simple. Say hello with confidence. Many learners feel nervous at the beginning of a conversation. But remember this, a friendly greeting opens the door. It makes people smile, it makes you look confident, and it gives you time to prepare your next sentence. Think about your own language. When you meet someone, do you just jump straight into questions? Of course not. You start with something small like, "Hi, how are you?" or "Good morning." In English, it's the same. Here are some of the most natural greetings. Hi, how's it going? Hey, what's up? Good morning, how are you today? Hi there. Notice these are short, friendly, and very common. You don't need to use long formal sentences like, hello, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. That's too heavy for daily English. Instead, keep it light and natural. Real-life context. Imagine you walk into a shop. The cashier looks at you. If you just say nothing, it feels a little cold. But if you smile and say, hi, how's it going? Immediately the mood changes. Or imagine meeting a new classmate at school. If you say, hey, what's up? They feel relaxed, and the conversation starts naturally. Even in professional places like an office, you can say, good morning, how are you today? It's simple, friendly, and polite. Slow version. Normal version. Let's practice together. Repeat after me slowly. How's it going? Hey, what's up? Good morning. How are you today? Now the normal speed, how natives really say it. Hi, how's it going? Hey, what's up? Good morning. How are you today? Did you notice? Some words get shorter. Going becomes going. You becomes ya. That's natural connected speech. Don't be afraid of it. If you copy this rhythm, people will feel your English is natural too. Shadowing practice. Your turn. Repeat with me like an echo. I'll say it once slowly, then normally, and then we shadow together. Hi, how's it going? Say it with me again. Hi, how's it going? Now faster. Hi, how's it going? One more time. Say it naturally. Hi, how's it going? Hey, what's up? Slowly, hey, what's up? Now normal speed. Hey, what's up? Again with energy. Hey, what's up? Good morning, how are you today? Slowly, good morning. How are you today? Now normal, good morning, how are you today? Repeat again with a smile in your voice. Remember, greetings sound better with emotion. If you sound flat like a robot, it feels strange, but if you smile even when practicing alone, your voice will carry that energy. Emotional pronunciation tips. Smile when you say greetings. A smile changes your voice. Try it now. Say hi without smiling, then say hi with a smile. Which one feels better? Exactly. Use rising intonation. English greetings often rise at the end like, how's it going? That makes it sound friendly. Don't stress every word. Relax. Native speakers connect the words smoothly. Listen, how's it going? It's almost one word. Practice this flow. Mini challenge for you today. I want you to practice this in real life. Next time you see a friend, a coworker, or even a shop assistant, try one of these greetings. Hi, how's it going? Hey, what's up? Good morning. How are you today? Don't worry if the other person speaks fast after. Your mission is only to start. Even if you only understand a little, you've won. Because you opened the door and practiced. If you can't find someone today, practice with yourself. Stand in front of a mirror, smile. Say, hi, how's it going? Say it 3 times. Then record your voice and listen. Do you sound friendly? Do you connect the words smoothly? Keep practicing until it feels natural. Why this matters? Mastering greetings is not basic. It's powerful. If you can start a conversation smoothly, your confidence grows. And when your confidence grows, you will use more English every day. Remember, every big conversation begins with a small hi. So today, your first step in mastering daily English conversations is simple. Use greetings naturally. Smile, shadow, repeat, and practice. Great job! You're already making progress. Now let's go to tip 2, where we'll learn how to order food and drinks in English without sounding awkward. Tip 2. Ordering food and drinks naturally. One of the most common situations where you need English is when you go to a cafe, restaurant, or fast food place. Maybe you are traveling. Maybe you live in an English-speaking country. Or maybe you just want to practice when you visit a place with English menus. Ordering food is a real daily conversation, and if you know the right words, you can do it with confidence. Most learners think they need big, complicated sentences like, "I would like to consume 1 coffee, please." But the truth is, native speakers use short, polite, and natural phrases. You don't need to sound like a textbook. You just need to sound clear and friendly. Key phrases to order food, drinks. Here are the most common, natural ways to order. Can I get a coffee, please? I'll have a cheeseburger and fries. Could I get a bottle of water? Can I also get a small salad? Notice 3 things. We often use can I get or I'll have. Both are friendly and natural. We add please. It makes you polite. We keep it short. You don't need to say, "Excuse me, may I kindly request 1 hot beverage of coffee?" Too formal. Just say, "Can I get a coffee, please?" Real-life context. Imagine this. You walk into Starbucks. The barista looks at you and asks, "What can I get for you?" If you freeze, the line behind you feels heavy. But if you say confidently, "Can I get a cappuccino, please?" Then, conversation complete. Or you're at McDonald's. You say, "I'll have a Big Mac and a Coke." Simple, clear, fast. That's what native speakers do. At a restaurant with a waiter, you can use the same, "I'll have the chicken pasta, please." Slow version, normal version. Let's practice step by step. Repeat after me. Slow. Can I get a coffee, please? I will have a cheeseburger and fries. Could I get a bottle of water? Normal. Can I get a coffee, please? I'll have a cheeseburger and fries. Could I get a bottle of water? Now listen carefully. In fast English, I will have becomes I'll have. Sounds like I'll have. And going to becomes gonna. But for ordering food, I'll have is the most natural. Shadowing practice. Repeat with me like an echo. Can I get a coffee, please? Slowly. Can I get a coffee, please? Now normal. Can I get a coffee, please? One more time. Natural speed. Can I get a coffee, please? I'll have a cheeseburger and fries. Slowly. I will have a cheeseburger and fries. Normal. I'll have a cheeseburger and fries. Again, I'll have a cheeseburger and fries. Could I get a bottle of water? Slowly. Could I get a bottle of water? Normal. Could I get a bottle of water? Natural speed. Could I get a bottle of water? Repeat these 3 until they flow naturally. Emotional pronunciation tips. Smile when you order. It makes your voice friendly. Even if your English is simple, people will respond kindly. Link words smoothly. Can I get often sounds like can I get, one word. Practice this connection. Stress the food word. Listen, can I get a coffee, please? The important word is the item, not can I get. Don't overthink. If you make a small grammar mistake, no problem. People will still understand you. Mini challenge for you. Your challenge today: practice ordering something in English. If you live near a cafe or restaurant, try it in real life. Walk in, smile, and say, "Can I get a food drink, that please?" Or "I'll have a food drink." If you don't have the chance today, simulate it at home. Stand in your kitchen, pretend you are at Starbucks and say, "Can I get a cappuccino, please?" Or pretend you are at McDonald's, "I'll have a cheeseburger and fries." Bonus challenge: add to go or for here. Example: can I get a latte to go? You want takeaway. Can I get a latte for here? You want to sit inside. Why this matters. Ordering food is real survival English. You don't need perfect grammar. You need short, clear, polite sentences. If you master this, you'll feel powerful in restaurants, cafes, or while traveling. And once you succeed one time, your confidence will grow for other conversations too. So today's mission is clear. Practice "can I get" and "I'll have" until they feel automatic. Well done. You've just completed tip 2. Next, we'll move to tip 3. Asking for help or information politely in daily life. Tip 3. Asking for help or information. Daily English is not only greetings and ordering food. Very often you need to ask for help or information. Maybe you're lost in a new city. Maybe you can't find the right bus. Maybe you need help at the supermarket. Many learners stay silent because they don't know how to start. But in English, you only need a few simple, polite phrases. Key phrases for asking help. Excuse me, can you help me? Could you tell me where the place is? Do you know how to get to place? Sorry to bother you, but these phrases are short, polite, and natural. They work in almost any situation, in the street, in a store, in an airport. Real-life context. Imagine you're in London. You want to find the nearest train station. You stop someone and say, "Excuse me, can you help me? Could you tell me where the station is?" Simple, polite, clear. The person will probably smile and give you directions. Or you're in a supermarket. You can say, "Excuse me, where can I find the bread?" Slow version. Normal version. Let's practice slowly, then at normal speed. Slow. Excuse me, can you help me? Could you tell me where the station is? Do you know how to get to the bank? Normal. Excuse me, can you help me? Could you tell me where the station is? Do you know how to get to the bank? Shadowing practice. Repeat with me like an echo. Excuse me, can you help me? Slowly, now faster, say it again naturally. Could you tell me where the station is? Slowly, now normal. One more time, natural. Do you know how to get to the bank? Slowly, normal speed, natural speed. Notice how the words connect. Could you sounds like could ya. Do you sounds like dia. That's natural English. Emotional plus pronunciation tips. Always start with "excuse me" or "sorry." It makes you sound polite. Use a rising tone at the end. "Can you help me?" That shows you are asking a question. Smile if possible. People will respond better. Mini challenge today. Practice asking for help in English. If you're outside, try it for real. "Excuse me, where can I find the bus stop?" If you can't do it in real life, practice at home. Point to something and ask, "Excuse me, can you help me?" Record yourself. Listen. Do you sound polite and clear? Repeat until it feels easy. Why this matters. If you can ask for help, you'll never feel stuck in an English-speaking country. You don't need perfect grammar, you only need clear, polite questions. Once you know these, you can survive anywhere. So, tip 3 gives you power. The power to ask and receive. Next, let's go to tip 4. Answering simple questions with confidence. Tip 4. Answering simple questions with confidence. Daily conversations often begin with small, simple questions, but many learners panic when someone asks them. The truth is, you don't need long answers. You only need short, clear, natural replies. These little answers make the conversation flow and show you are confident. Common simple questions you'll hear: how are you? Where are you from? Do you speak English? What do you do? Means your job or study. Natural answers. You don't need to give your life story. Just answer with short, friendly sentences. How are you? I'm good, thanks. And you? Where are you from? I'm from Brazil. I'm from Mozambique. Do you speak English? Yes, a little bit. Yes, I'm learning. What do you do? I'm a student. I work in IT. Notice, we often bounce the question back. Example, I'm good, thanks, and you. That keeps the conversation alive. Real-life context. Imagine you meet someone new at a party. They ask, "Where are you from?" You don't need to think for 10 seconds. Just smile and say, "I'm from your country." Or at work, someone asks, "Do you speak English?" Don't freeze. Just answer honestly, "Yes, a little bit." People will understand. Slow version, normal version. Slow. I am good, thanks, and you? I am from Mozambique. Yes, a little bit. Normal, I'm good, thanks, and you? I'm from Mozambique. Yes, a little bit. Listen carefully. I am usually becomes I'm. It's shorter and more natural. Shadowing practice. Repeat with me like an echo. I'm good, thanks, and you? Slowly, normal speed, natural speed with a smile. I'm from Mozambique. Slowly, faster again, natural. Yes, a little bit. Slowly, faster, naturally. Emotional plus pronunciation tips. Smile when answering, it makes your voice warmer. Add energy with your tone. I'm good, thanks. Keep it short. Long answers create stress. Mini challenge today. Prepare 3 answers about yourself. How are you? Write your answer and practice saying it. Where are you from? Practice until it comes instantly. What do you do? Choose one short sentence. Record your voice. Listen, do you sound clear and confident? If not, repeat until you feel natural. Why this matters. Simple answers build confidence. If you can answer without fear, conversations flow. You don't freeze. You don't translate in your head. You respond automatically. So remember, short, clear, friendly answers are your secret tool. Next, in tip 5, we'll learn how to keep conversations going even when you don't know what to say. Tip 5. Keeping the conversation going. So far, you've learned how to start conversations, order food, ask for help, and answer simple questions. But what happens next? Sometimes conversations die quickly. The other person talks, you answer, and then silence. Awkward. To master daily English, you need to know how to keep the conversation alive. Key strategy: ask back. In English, conversations are like tennis. You don't just hit the ball once, you send it back. If someone asks you a question, answer, and then ask a small question back. Examples: them, how are you? You, I'm good, thanks. And you? Them, where are you from? You, I'm from Brazil. What about you? Them, what do you do? You, I'm a student, how about you? Notice the small question. And you? What about you? How about you? This is the easiest way to keep the conversation going. Real-life context. Imagine you're in class. A classmate asks, "Where are you from?" If you only say, "I'm from India," the conversation stops. But if you add, "What about you?" suddenly the classmate answers, and the conversation continues. At work, someone asks, "Do you like your job?" If you say only yes, it ends. But if you say, "Yes, I do," and you, now it grows. Slow version, normal version. Slow: I am good, thanks, and you? I am from Brazil. What about you? I am a student, how about you? Normal: I'm good, thanks, and you? I'm from Brazil. What about you? I'm a student, how about you? Shadowing practice. Repeat with me like an echo. I'm good, thanks, and you? Slowly, now faster. Say it again naturally. I'm from Brazil. What about you? Slowly, now faster. One more time naturally. I'm a student. How about you? Slowly, faster, naturally. Remember, in real English, what about you often sounds like what about you. Practice connecting the sounds. Emotional plus pronunciation tips. Use a rising tone when you ask back. What about you? Smile when you ask. It shows interest. Stress the keyword, how about you? Mini challenge today. Practice this with a friend or family member. Let them ask you something. Then answer and immediately add, "And you?" or "What about you?" If you're alone, practice with yourself in the mirror. Ask, "Where are you from?" Answer, "I'm from Mozambique. What about you?" Record yourself and listen. Do you sound friendly? Do you connect the words smoothly? Why this matters. Conversations are not interviews. They are exchanges. If you only answer, it feels one-sided. But if you ask back, you show interest and make the other person comfortable. This is how you build real connections in English. So remember, after you answer, don't stop. Bounce the ball back. Next, in tip 6, we'll learn how to use short filler phrases to sound natural and avoid silence. Tip 6. Using filler phrases to avoid silence. Sometimes when you don't know what to say, silence feels heavy. In English, natives use filler phrases, short expressions that give you time to think and keep the conversation flowing. These phrases make you sound natural and relaxed. Common fillers. Well, let me think. That's a good question, Real-life context. Imagine someone asks you, "What's your favorite food?" You're not sure. Instead of freezing, say, "Well, let me think. I guess pizza." It gives you space and shows confidence. Slow, normal. Well, let me think. Let me think. Normal, let me think. That's a good question. Shadowing practice. Repeat with me. Well, slowly, now normal, naturally. Let me think. Slowly, normal, let me think. That's a good question. Slowly, now naturally. Tips. Don't overuse fillers. Use them like seasoning, not the main dish. Smile and look relaxed when using them. Challenge. Next time someone asks you a question, try one filler before answering. Record yourself practicing. Well, let me think. Tip 7. Showing interest with small reactions. Daily conversations are not only about words, they're about reactions. Native speakers use short sounds or phrases to show interest and keep energy alive. Without them, you sound cold. Common reactions. Really? Wow, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Real-life context. Friend, I started a new job. You really? That's great. Taxi driver, traffic is heavy today. Oh, I see. Slow, normal, really? Really? Wow, natural, short. That's interesting. That's interesting. Shadowing practice. Repeat with me. Really? Slowly, normal, naturally. Wow, slow, fast, natural with emotion. That's interesting. Slow, normal, connected. Tips. Use rising tone for surprise. Really? Add emotion. Smile when it's positive. Challenge today. When someone tells you something, don't stay silent. React with really or wow. Tip 8. Saying you don't understand without stress. Sometimes you won't understand every word. That's okay. The secret is knowing simple, polite phrases to ask again or slow down. Key phrases. Sorry, can you say that again? Could you speak a little slower, please? I didn't catch that. Real-life context. In a shop, cashier speaks fast. You smile and say, "Sorry, could you say that again?" Now they repeat. In a meeting, colleague speaks quickly. You say, "Could you speak a little slower, please?" Slow, normal. Sorry, can you say that again? Sorry, can you say that again? Could you speak a little slower, please? Could you speak a little slower, please? Shadowing practice. Sorry, can you say that again? Slow, normal, naturally. Could you speak a little slower, please? Slow, faster, natural. I didn't catch that. Slow, natural. Tips. Use polite intonation. Rise at the end. Smile so it feels friendly. Challenge practice these 3 phrases aloud today. Even if you don't use them yet, record your voice. Imagine you're in a cafe. Sorry, can you say that again? Great work. You've now mastered fillers, reactions, and asking for repetition. 3 powerful tools to stay calm in real conversations. Tip 9. Ending conversations politely. Starting conversations is important. Keeping them alive is powerful. But there's one more skill you must master: ending a conversation politely. Many learners feel awkward when it's time to leave. They don't know what to say, so they just disappear or say nothing. In English, there are simple, friendly ways to say goodbye. Common polite endings. It was nice talking to you. I've got to go now. See you later. Have a good day. These short sentences show respect and keep the connection positive. Real-life context. You meet a new friend at school. After a short chat, you need to go to class. Instead of just walking away, say, "It was nice talking to you. See you later." At a shop, after asking for help, you can finish with, "Thanks a lot. Have a good day." Slow version. Normal version. Slow. It was nice talking to you. I have got to go now. See you later. Normal. It was nice talking to you. I've got to go now. See you later. Notice how I have got to becomes I've gotta. And see you later often sounds like see you later. That's everyday English. Shadowing practice. Repeat with me. It was nice talking to you. Slowly, normal, natural. I've gotta go now. Slowly, normal, natural. See you later. Slow, normal, energetic. Emotional pronunciation tips. Smile when ending. It leaves a positive memory. Stress the goodbye phrase. See you later. Add a wave with your hand. Body language supports your words. Mini challenge today. Practice ending a conversation with one of these lines. Even with a family member, say, "It was nice talking to you. Have a good day." Record yourself. Listen. Do you sound polite and friendly? Why this matters. Ending well is just as important as starting well. It shows you're respectful, confident, and natural in English. With these phrases, you'll never feel awkward when saying goodbye. Next, in tip 10, we'll finish strong. How to practice daily so conversations become automatic. Tip 10. Daily practice. Make conversations automatic. We've covered greetings, ordering food, asking for help, answering questions, showing interest, and even ending conversations politely. But here's the truth. None of these tips will stick unless you practice every single day. English conversations are like exercise. If you train once, you feel good, but the muscles disappear if you stop. If you train a little every day, it becomes automatic. The secret to mastering daily English conversations is small, daily practice. Not 2 hours once a week. Not studying grammar rules without speaking. Just 10 to 15 minutes daily conversation training. Shadowing, repeating, and simulating real life. Daily practice routine, 10 minutes. Here's a simple routine you can follow every day. Warm up, 2 minutes. Practice greetings. Say out loud, "Hi, how's it going? Hey, what's up?" Repeat them slowly, then naturally. Ordering, 2 minutes. Pretend you're in a cafe. Say, "Can I get a cappuccino, please? I'll have a sandwich." Asking for help. Imagine you're lost. Practice, "Excuse me, can you help me? Could you tell me where the bus stop is?" Reacting. Practice interest phrases. "Really? Wow. That's interesting." Ending, 2 minutes. Finish with polite goodbyes. "It was nice talking to you. See ya later." That's it, 10 minutes. But if you repeat daily, These sentences become part of your brain. Real-life simulation. Stand in your room and imagine different situations. You enter a cafe, order a drink. You ask a stranger on the street for directions. You meet a new classmate, greet them, answer questions, and ask back. You finish the chat, say goodbye politely. If you practice these small scenarios daily, when the real situation comes, you won't panic. Your mouth will know what to do. Slow version, normal version, example routine. Let's try one together. Imagine you're in a cafe. Slow. Can I get a coffee, please? Thanks a lot. See you later. Normal. Can I get a coffee, please? Thanks a lot. See you later. Now shadow with me. Can I get a coffee, please? Thanks a lot. See you later. Emotional pronunciation tips. Consistency is key. Even 5 minutes daily is better than one long study once a week. Use emotion. Don't practice like a robot. Smile, raise your tone, act like it's real. Record yourself. Compare today's voice with next week's voice. You'll hear the progress. Use a mirror. Body language helps you connect words with feelings. Mini challenge. Starting today, create your daily 10-minute English conversation habit. For the next 7 days, pick one situation, cafe, meeting, travel. Speak it out loud for 2-3 minutes. Repeat the shadowing lines from this lesson. At the end of the week, write in a notebook what feels easier now. Why this matters. Daily practice turns English from study into habit. You don't need to think anymore. You don't translate in your head. You just speak. That's the real goal. Automatic conversations. With tip 10, you now have the most powerful secret of all: consistency. Congratulations! You've just completed all 10 tips to master daily English conversations in just 1 hour. Conclusion. Your next step. Congratulations! You made it through the full lesson. Master daily English conversations in just 1 hour. Take a moment and be proud of yourself. Many learners just watch English content passively. But you didn't. You practiced, you shadowed, you repeated. That's the difference between knowing English and using English. But here's the secret. This is not the end. This is only the beginning. Your English will grow only if you keep practicing. Shadow these phrases every day. Use them in real life, even if only for one sentence. Small daily actions create big results. Remember, fluency is not about being perfect. It's about being confident enough to connect with people. Mistakes are normal. What matters is practice and consistency. Now I have 2 challenges for you. Write in the comments. Which tip was most useful for you today? For me, I think tip 5 is the most powerful. Always bounce the question back. Subscribe to Slow English Lab so you don't miss the next lesson. Every week, I create step-by-step videos like this one, designed for A1 B1 learners who want to speak naturally without stress. So, take this lesson, repeat it tomorrow, and use at least one phrase in real life today. Every hi, every can I get, every see you later is one step closer to fluency. Keep going, keep practicing, and remember, you can do this.